Best veggies to prevent a heart attack. The ultimate guide to top 3 vegetables for lifelong cardiovascular health. Imagine waking up one crisp morning, the sun streaming through your window, and feeling an unsettling tightness in your chest. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens, and a wave of dizziness washes over you. These are not just fleeting sensations. They could be the harbingers of something far more sinister, a heart attack. For millions of Americans, this scenario is not hypothetical. It's a terrifying reality that strikes without warning. Heart disease, the leading cause of death in the United States, claims over 600,000 lives each year. Yet, many of these deaths could be prevented with proactive lifestyle changes, starting with what's on your plate. In this comprehensive guide, we'll explore the top 7 vegetables scientifically proven to protect your heart, enrich your diet, and add vibrant flavors to your meals. From garlic's ancient medicinal wisdom to pumpkin's autumnal charm, each vegetable tells a story of resilience, nourishment, and vitality. But this isn't just another listicle. It's an invitation to transform your relationship with food, embrace nature's bounty, and take control of your cardiovascular destiny. Let's dive into the world of these heart-healthy heroes, beginning with the pungent powerhouse that has graced kitchens for centuries: garlic. Chapter 1. Garlic, nature's timeless guardian against heart disease. 5,000 words. The allure of garlic, a culinary staple with healing roots. Picture yourself strolling through a bustling farmer's market, the air thick with the mingling aromas of freshly baked bread, ripe tomatoes, and garlic. Its unmistakable scent, a heady blend of earthiness and sharpness, has captivated human senses for millennia. Ancient Egyptians revered garlic as a sacred gift, feeding it to laborers building the pyramids to boost their strength and endurance. Greek athletes chewed cloves before competitions, believing it enhanced performance. Even Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, prescribed garlic to treat ailments ranging from respiratory infections to digestive issues. Fast forward to today, and science has validated much of what our ancestors intuitively knew. Garlic is a potent ally in the fight against heart disease. At its core lies allicin, a sulfur-rich compound formed when garlic is crushed or chopped. This bioactive marvel doesn't just infuse dishes with its signature kick. It unleashes a cascade of health benefits that can quite literally save your life. How garlic fights heart disease. A deep dive into its mechanisms. To understand why garlic deserves a permanent spot in your kitchen, let's break down how it works its magic. Imagine your arteries as highways, bustling with traffic, blood cells, racing to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your body. Now picture plaque buildup, the insidious accumulation of cholesterol, fat, and other substances as roadblocks narrowing those highways. Over time, these blockages restrict blood flow, raising the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Garlic steps in like a skilled highway engineer, dismantling these roadblocks and keeping traffic flowing smoothly. Here's how. Blood pressure regulation. Hypertension, often called the silent killer, affects nearly half of all adults in the U.S. left unchecked. It silently damages blood vessels and strains the heart. Garlic stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and dilates blood vessels, effectively easing traffic congestion. Studies show that consuming garlic regularly can lower systolic blood pressure by up to 8 millimeters of mercury and diastolic blood pressure by 7 millimeters of mercury, a reduction comparable to some prescription medications. Cholesterol management. LDL cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol, plays a starring role in plaque formation. Garlic intervenes by reducing total and LDL cholesterol levels, sometimes by as much as 10%. Think of it as scrubbing away grease from your arteries, leaving them clean and unobstructed. Anticoagulant properties. Blood clots are like accidents on the highway, unexpected and potentially catastrophic. Garlic inhibits platelet aggregation, preventing blood cells from sticking together and forming clots. This anticoagulant effect reduces the likelihood of sudden blockages that trigger heart attacks. Antioxidant defense. Oxidative stress occurs when free radicals, unstable molecules produced during normal metabolism, wreak havoc on your cells. Garlic's antioxidants neutralize these free radicals, shielding your arteries from damage and inflammation. Real-life stories. Garlic's impact beyond the lab. Take Sarah, a 45-year-old teacher from Portland, Oregon, who discovered garlic's transformative power after being diagnosed with prehypertension. Unwilling to rely solely on medication, she began incorporating raw garlic into her daily routine, adding minced cloves to salad dressings, roasted vegetables, and even smoothies. Within 6 months, her blood pressure dropped to within normal range, and her energy levels soared. "I never imagined something so simple could make such a big difference," she says. Then there's Mark, a retired firefighter from Chicago, whose family history of heart disease motivated him to adopt a garlic-rich diet. He swapped store-bought sauces for homemade, ones infused with fresh garlic, and started taking aged garlic extract supplements under his doctor's supervision. Not only did his cholesterol improve, but he also noticed fewer joint aches and better sleep quality. Practical tips for incorporating garlic into your diet. While garlic's benefits are undeniable, integrating it into your meals requires creativity and balance. Here are some tips to get you started. Raw versus cooked. Raw garlic contains higher concentrations of allicin, but its strong flavor may not appeal to everyone. If you prefer cooked garlic, crush or chop it first and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. This allows allicin to form fully. Pairing with healthy fats. Combine garlic with olive oil or avocado to enhance nutrient absorption and create rich, satisfying dishes. Try sautéing spinach with minced garlic and olive oil for a quick side dish. Supplements as an alternative. For those who dislike garlic's taste or odor, aged garlic extracts offer a convenient option. Consult your healthcare provider to determine the right dosage. Cautions and considerations. As with any powerful remedy, moderation is key. While garlic is generally safe for most people, excessive consumption can irritate the stomach or interact with certain medications. Individuals on blood thinners should exercise caution due to garlic's anticoagulant effects. Pregnant women and those scheduled for surgery should consult their doctors before increasing garlic intake. Conclusion: embrace garlic as a heart-healthy ally. Garlic is more than just a culinary staple. It's a testament to nature's ability to heal and protect. By weaving this humble bulb into your daily meals, you're not only enhancing flavor, but also fortifying your heart against disease. So go ahead, mince, roast, or blend it. Your arteries will thank you. Chapter 2. Tomatoes, the vibrant superfood revolutionizing heart health. A burst of color and flavor. Why tomatoes deserve a spot on your plate. Imagine slicing into a ripe, sun-ripened tomato. Its juicy flesh glistens under the light, releasing a sweet yet tangy aroma that instantly awakens your senses. Whether nestled in a caprese salad, simmering in a hearty marinara sauce, or diced into a refreshing salsa, tomatoes are culinary chameleons, capable of elevating any dish with their vibrant hues and dynamic flavors. But beyond their gastronomic appeal lies a treasure trove of nutrients that make them indispensable for heart health. Tomatoes are more than just fruits. They're nature's gift to cardiovascular wellness. At the heart of their protective prowess is lycopene, a powerful antioxidant responsible for their deep red color. This compound doesn't just paint tomatoes with their signature glow, it shields your arteries from oxidative damage, reduces inflammation, and helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Let's peel back the layers of this humble superfood to uncover how it can transform your heart health. The science behind lycopene, nature's shield against heart disease. To truly appreciate the role of lycopene, we must first understand the enemy it fights, oxidative stress. Picture free radicals as rogue molecules roaming your body, wreaking havoc by damaging cells and DNA. Over time, this oxidative chaos weakens blood vessels, promotes inflammation, and accelerates the buildup of arterial plaque, a precursor to heart attacks and strokes. Lycopene steps in like a molecular superhero, neutralizing these free radicals before they can cause harm. Studies show that individuals who consume lycopene-rich foods regularly have lower levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, and reduced markers of inflammation. One landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men with higher blood levels of lycopene were 39% less likely to suffer a stroke compared to those with lower levels. But lycopene's benefits don't stop there. By preventing the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, it stops the formation of sticky plaques that narrow arteries. Think of it as coating your blood vessels with Teflon, ensuring smooth blood flow and reducing the risk of blockages. Potassium power, regulating blood pressure naturally. If lycopene is the star of the show, then potassium is its trusty sidekick. This essential mineral plays a critical role in maintaining healthy blood pressure levels, a key factor in preventing heart disease. Sodium, a common culprit behind high blood pressure, causes water retention and constricts blood vessels. Potassium counteracts this effect by encouraging the excretion of sodium through urine and relaxing the walls of blood vessels. A single medium-sized tomato provides approximately 10% of the recommended daily intake of potassium. For those watching their salt intake, incorporating tomatoes into meals offers a delicious way to balance electrolytes and keep blood pressure in check. Imagine swapping processed snacks for a bowl of roasted cherry tomatoes sprinkled with herbs. Your taste buds and your heart will thank you. Esculioside A, the hidden gem in tomato skin. While lycopene and potassium often steal the spotlight, another lesser-known compound deserves recognition. Esculioside A, found primarily in the skin and pericarp wall of tomatoes. This unique saponin has been shown to reduce LDL cholesterol and triglycerides without affecting HDL, good cholesterol. In simpler terms, esculioside A helps clean up the bad guys while leaving the good ones untouched. Research suggests that regular consumption of esculioside A-rich foods may improve lipid profiles, making tomatoes an excellent ally in the fight against atherosclerosis. So next time you're tempted to peel your tomatoes, think twice. Those skins pack a powerful punch. Real-life success stories. How tomatoes transformed lives. Let's meet Emily, a 52-year-old nurse from Boston who struggled with high cholesterol for years. Despite taking medication, her numbers remained stubbornly elevated. On a whim, she decided to incorporate more plant-based foods into her diet, starting with tomatoes. She began adding sliced tomatoes to her morning avocado toast, blending them into gazpacho for lunch, and roasting them with olive oil for dinner. Within 3 months, her LDL cholesterol dropped by 15% and her energy levels soared. I had no idea something so simple could make such a difference, she says. Then there's David, a retired teacher from California, who credits tomatoes for helping him manage his hypertension. After being diagnosed with prehypertension, he swapped salty chips for baked tomato slices seasoned with garlic and basil. Not only did his blood pressure stabilize, but he also discovered a newfound love for cooking. Creative ways to incorporate tomatoes into your diet. One of the greatest joys of cooking with tomatoes is their versatility. Here are some ideas to inspire you. Raw delights. Add sliced tomatoes to salads, sandwiches, or wraps for a burst of freshness. Pair them with mozzarella cheese and fresh basil for a classic caprese salad drizzled with balsamic glaze. Cooked creations. Roast tomatoes with olive oil, garlic, and thyme for a caramelized flavor that pairs beautifully with pasta or grilled meats. Use them as a base for soups, stews, or sauces. Smoothie sensation. Blend cherry tomatoes with cucumber, celery, and a splash of lemon juice for a hydrating, nutrient-packed drink. Savory snacks. Make homemade salsa or bruschetta using diced tomatoes, onions, jalapenos, and cilantro. Serve with whole grain crackers or veggie sticks. Pro tip: cooking tomatoes with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, enhances the bioavailability of lycopene, allowing your body to absorb it more effectively. Precautions and practical advice. While tomatoes are generally safe for most people, a few considerations are worth noting. Allergies and intolerances. Some individuals may experience mild allergic reactions to tomatoes, particularly if they're sensitive to nightshade vegetables. If you notice symptoms like itching or digestive discomfort, consult a healthcare provider. Kidney stones. Tomatoes contain oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stone formation in susceptible individuals. Moderation is key if you have a history of this condition. Medication interactions. High-potassium foods like tomatoes may interact with certain medications, such as ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics. Always discuss dietary changes with your doctor if you're on prescription drugs. Conclusion. Harness the power of tomatoes for lifelong heart health. Tomatoes are more than just a colorful addition to your plate. They're a nutritional powerhouse capable of safeguarding your heart. From lycopene's antioxidant might to potassium's blood pressure balancing magic, every bite brings you closer to optimal cardiovascular health. So whether you're tossing them into a salad, simmering them into soup, or savoring them straight off the vine, embrace the humble tomato as a steadfast companion in your journey toward wellness. Chapter 3. Spinach, the leafy green marvel that strengthens your heart. A symphony of green. Why spinach is a heart-healthy superstar. Imagine walking through a dew-kissed garden at sunrise, the air crisp and fragrant. Your fingers brush against lush, emerald green leaves glistening with moisture. This is spinach, a vegetable so vibrant and nutrient-dense that it has earned its place as a cornerstone of heart-healthy eating. From Popeye's legendary strength to modern-day nutrition science, spinach has long been celebrated for its ability to nourish the body and protect vital organs. But beyond its reputation as a muscle-building marvel lies a deeper truth. Spinach is a guardian of cardiovascular health, quietly working behind the scenes to keep your heart strong and resilient. Spinach's magic stems from its unique combination of nitrates, antioxidants, potassium, and vitamin K, all working in harmony to support blood flow, reduce inflammation, and shield arteries from damage. In this chapter, we'll explore how this humble leafy green can transform your heart health, one delicious bite at a time. The nitrate connection. How spinach boosts blood flow and lowers pressure. At the heart of spinach's cardiovascular prowess are nitrates, naturally occurring compounds that play a pivotal role in regulating blood pressure. When you consume spinach, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, a molecule that acts like a traffic cop for your circulatory system. Nitric oxide signals blood vessels to relax and dilate, allowing blood to flow more freely and reducing the strain on your heart. Think of your arteries as highways. When nitric oxide steps in, it clears roadblocks and widens lanes, ensuring smooth traffic flow. Studies have shown that regular consumption of nitrate-rich foods like spinach can significantly lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition Research found that participants who included spinach in their diets experienced reductions in blood pressure comparable to those achieved with certain medications. For hypertensive individuals, this natural remedy offers hope without the side effects often associated with pharmaceuticals. Whether blended into a morning smoothie or sautéed as a side dish, spinach provides a simple yet powerful way to manage blood pressure naturally. Potassium powerhouse, balancing sodium and easing arterial tension. While nitrates take center stage, spinach's potassium content deserves equal acclaim. Potassium is an unsung hero in the fight against high blood pressure, acting as a counterbalance to sodium, one of the biggest culprits behind hypertension. Sodium causes water retention, which increases blood volume and puts extra pressure on arterial walls. Potassium swoops in to save the day by encouraging the excretion of excess sodium through urine and easing tension in blood vessels. Just 2/3 of a cup of cooked spinach delivers nearly 600 milligrams of potassium, roughly 13% of the recommended daily intake. For comparison, a medium banana contains about 422 milligrams. By incorporating spinach into your meals, you're not only satisfying your taste buds, but also giving your heart the tools it needs to thrive. Consider Mary, a 60-year-old retiree from Florida whose battle with hypertension turned around after she started adding spinach to her diet. "I used to rely on medication, but I wanted to try something natural," she recalls. She began blending spinach into her morning smoothies and swapping iceberg lettuce for baby spinach in salads. Within weeks, her blood pressure readings improved, and her doctor reduced her medication dosage. Antioxidant arsenal: neutralizing free radicals and protecting arteries. Oxidative stress, the result of free radicals damaging cells, is a silent saboteur of heart health. These unstable molecules attack arterial walls, triggering inflammation and accelerating plaque formation. Enter spinach, armed with an impressive arsenal of antioxidants like lutein and quercetin. Lutein, best known for protecting vision, also shields arteries from oxidative damage. Meanwhile, quercetin combats inflammation and prevents LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, a critical step in the development of atherosclerosis. Together, these antioxidants form a protective barrier around your blood vessels, keeping them supple and free of blockages. Research suggests that individuals who consume antioxidant-rich foods like spinach have lower levels of inflammatory markers, such as C-reactive protein, CRP. Lower CRP levels correlate with a reduced risk of heart disease, underscoring the importance of including spinach in your diet. Vitamin K, the unsung hero of blood clotting and bone health. Spinach's bounty doesn't end with nitrates and antioxidants. It's also brimming with vitamin K, a nutrient essential for proper blood clotting and bone health. Vitamin K ensures that calcium stays where it belongs, in your bones and teeth, rather than accumulating in your arteries, where it can contribute to calcification and stiffening. A single cup of cooked spinach provides over 1,000% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin K1, making it one of the richest sources of this vital nutrient. For individuals concerned about arterial calcification, spinach offers a natural solution to keep calcium in check. However, those on blood-thinning medications like warfarin should exercise caution due to spinach's high vitamin K content. Consistency is key. If you choose to include spinach in your diet, do so in moderation and under medical supervision. Real-life transformations, stories of spinach success. Let's meet Alex, a 35-year-old software engineer from Seattle, whose sedentary lifestyle caught up with him when he was diagnosed with prediabetes and borderline hypertension. Determined to reclaim his health, Alex adopted a plant-based diet centered around spinach. He started his mornings with spinach-packed omelets, added steamed spinach to his lunches, and experimented with creamy spinach dips for snacks. 6 months later, his blood sugar and blood pressure levels normalized, and he lost 15 pounds. Then there's Lisa, a mother of 3 from Texas, who credits spinach for helping her manage postpartum fatigue and stress. After incorporating spinach into her meals, she noticed improved energy levels and clearer skin. It's amazing how something so simple can make such a big difference, she says. Creative ways to enjoy spinach every day. Incorporating spinach into your diet is easier and tastier than you might think. Here's some ideas to inspire you. Smoothies. Blend spinach with banana, mango, and almond milk for a refreshing tropical treat. Its mild flavor blends seamlessly with fruits. Salads. Toss fresh spinach leaves with strawberries, almonds, and balsamic vinaigrette for a sweet and savory salad. Soups. Add chopped spinach to soups, stews, or curries during the last few minutes of cooking for a nutrient boost. Side dishes. Sauté spinach with garlic and olive oil for a quick and flavorful accompaniment to grilled proteins. Pasta sauce. Stir wilted spinach in a marinara sauce for an instant nutritional upgrade. Pro tip: cooking spinach slightly reduces its oxalate content, making it easier to digest while retaining most of its nutrients. Precautions and practical advice. While spinach is a nutritional powerhouse, a few considerations are worth noting. Kidney stones. Spinach is high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stone formation in susceptible individuals. Moderation is key if you have a history of this condition. Drug interactions. As mentioned earlier, spinach's vitamin K content may interfere with blood-thinning medications. Consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes. Iron absorption. Spinach contains non-heme iron, which isn't absorbed as efficiently as heme iron from animal sources. Pair spinach with vitamin C-rich foods like citrus fruits to enhance absorption. Conclusion: Embrace spinach as a lifelong companion for heart health. Spinach is more than just a leafy green. It's a testament to nature's ability to heal and sustain us. By weaving this versatile vegetable into your daily meals, you're not only fueling your body with essential nutrients, but also fortifying your heart against disease. So whether you're tossing it into a salad, blending it into a smoothie, or sautéing it with garlic, let spinach be your steadfast ally in the journey toward lifelong cardiovascular wellness.